What's up, YouTube? We're back. Another MLB show of the video. Investing. How do you do it? What do you do? Things that you should be looking for. That's what we want to cover in this video. Let's get right into it. The first thing you definitely need to know is, what does investment mean? Investment is the dedication of an asset to attain an increase in value over a period of time. Investment often requires a sacrifice in some present asset, such as time, money, or effort. Before we get into exactly what we're going to do here, have you hit that subscribe button? Have you hit that like button? Guys, I am spending a ton of time investing, grow my YouTube channel. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. So the first thing that I always do when I think about investing is I want to look at trends. I'm going to show you a couple trends that I definitely look at. So the first guy I want to take a look at is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This was a BR reward from the first BR season. You can see already, there's none on the market. If you go here, it looks like people are wanting to buy at 5,000 coins, which is the max for Vladimir Guerrero. The second guy I wanted you to take a look at is JT Realmuto. Again, 5K is what people are wanting to buy him at. There's none of them on the market. Nick Castellanos, again, another BR reward from the first season of BR. And now Mark Melancon, another BR reward from season 1. What do all four of those guys have in common? They are all maxed at 5K sell now, and there's 0 on the market. So when you take a look at the second rewards, you definitely want to take a peek and see if those are going to be definitely worth it. Especially during the BR, at the very start of the BR grind, which was about a week ago. You could buy these cars for about $1,600 to $1,700. So let's go and take a peek and see what exactly I have. You're going to see I have Corbin Burnes and Barry Larkin. I bought 25 extra each of both of them. And I bought all 4 guys, but we'll get to the 4th guy. But you can see right now, let's look at the price. You can see they're already up to, you can buy them for $2,300 as a sell now, and you can sell them at $3,300. I bought these cards for about $1,600 to $1,700. So they've already went up $700 to $800 already. You can see Barry Larkin's already went up a little bit. You can see Sean Green has also went up a little bit. And you can see Juan Soto hasn't really went up yet, but those are the 4 Battle Royale silver rewards that I expect to go to 5K. Now, there's something that could stop that, and that is if SDS decides to put a rewind pack or something like that in for silvers. You can definitely take a peek at that. There's also things you can look at the bronzes. The bronzes for this event was Tom Glavine, Nelson Cruz, Anthony Rendon, and Altuve. Let's check and take a peek and see what the price out. You can see that there's none on the market for Anthony Rendon already. His buy now, the max for these bronzes is going to be $2,500. So you can see, again, no buy now. That means nobody's selling right now. Nobody's wanting to sell. Everybody's wanting to buy. That is a great thing for us, especially when it comes to investing. So the BR program is going to reset in 13 days, as you can see above my head. When that resets, that's something definitely you want to take a peek at and try to grind it out right away. And then what you should do is also put in a bunch of stubs and try to buy those cars. Now, that's a long-term investment, but it's definitely worth doing. Now, you can see the golds. I'm looking at the golds right now. The golds are right now looking at about 5K a piece to sell them and buy them, and you're looking at about, what, 41, 4,200 or so. Definitely something you could take a peek at. These will sell for 10K max. You know, that's up to you and what you want to do. I usually stay away from them. I like the silvers right now. I bought 25 of each to try it out, and hopefully it works out for me. That's one way. That is one program that I definitely like to invest in. So another thing I want to talk about is face of the franchise. Now listen, these cards are most likely eventually going to be used in the big collection. As of right now, I expect them to add on to the Collect 12. I expect them to add on to Collect 18, then Collect 24, and then Collect 30 is what I'm guessing will happen, or 31, whatever, however many cards there are. I think there's only 30. But anyways, investing in these isn't a terrible idea. I can tell you I bought, you can see I have one extra there, one extra there. one extra there, one extra there, one extra there. That's all I got when I put in my buy orders. I put in buy orders of about 92, 9,300 when they were really down in price. Let's take a peek and see what Carson Kelly's going for now. You can see already he's about 4,000 more than what I paid for him. Now, is that good enough for me? No, I'm going to hold on to him. Again, it's a time and money, time of investment type of thing. If you need the coin, go ahead and sell them. But I expect these cards to go up because there's always a big collection eventually. And usually they're going to need everything that comes out at the start of the game. You can see all these cards. They're going for about the same price, except for a few of the bigger ones. But you can see right there. And we got one more card to take a peek at here. And that is Andrew Benintendi. I can't even pronounce his name, I'm sorry. But look at that. I mean, that right there is, I got 5 extra. They're about 4K a piece right now. I'd have about 20K profit on that. Not good enough for me. I'm going to keep it going. But when these cards drop, these cards only quick sell. They quick sell for like 9K. So it doesn't make sense not to buy them at 9K because they can't go down anymore. If they go down, you just quick sell and you're good to go. Another thing I invested in was when they had their flash sales. Jack Leiter, he was going for about, 7,000 or so. I bought him. Now, obviously 7,000 is not, right now you look at his sell now, it's only 7,500. Not a huge profit yet. It's only been about 500. But again, I expect this to be part of a bigger collection eventually. And so when you do that, these cards will skyrocket. And maybe not the cards that you want. You can see Spencer Torkelson, not really a huge profit yet. I did also go into the golds. These golds will quick sell for 1,500. So when they're around 1,500, it doesn't make sense not to invest into them because eventually they'll go into a bigger collection, and that means people are going to be going back to buy them. And the great thing about it is if you do the mini seasons, you can do part just to get the prospect pack and then quit out. And I've done that several times while getting experience and stuff like that. But you can see I don't have all, I'm missing Stel 1. I've tried, but I haven't got them. But you can see a lot of these guys. There was a time where this card right here was going for about 3,800, 3,900 when I sold a bunch of mine. But now he's down a lot. Again, another guy that I was buying for about 6,500 to 7,000. He's only went up 1,000 so far. But those flash sales are incredible because the market will plummet when flash sales come out. It's definitely worth doing. It's definitely worth not buying the actual card from the flash sale, but buying the card on the auction house when everybody's trying to sell right away. People panic sell. And that's when you can definitely take advantage. And you can see I randomly have other cards. These cards are all from the program. You can see the prices have not went up very well. But eventually, guys, do not sell them unless you absolutely have to have the stubs. And the reason is because eventually these cards will go up in price because of the collection. You can see I have almost every collection. Well, there's a reason for that. And the reason is very simple. As soon as they come out with the bigger collection, whatever extra cards that I don't need, I will sell. Meanwhile, I'll still have the card that you get from the collections. It's a beautiful thing, but you can see I am just stacked. I am a no money, actually I'm $100 spent. $100 spent. And I got literally almost everything in the game except for I don't have all the collections done. I'm very close. I'm very, very close. So my first tip when it comes to investing is buy cards when they are absolutely minimum, right? Minimum. And that's when you're talking about these programs. Let's go ahead and take a look at my collections again. When you're talking about these collections right here, they will be part of a bigger collection eventually, right? So it's so important that if you're seeing prospects at 1,500, buy them and then just hold on to them, right? Buy them and hold on to them. Are they going to go up? Yes. Eventually they're going to go up. But what if they don't? I know everybody's like, I just don't have the stubs to invest. Listen, there's no risk to it. Because listen, if they go down, you could quick sell them for 1,500. So you're not losing your stubs, you're just getting your stubs back. There's zero risk to that. And that's for these 84 golds. For these other ones, make sure you look at the quick sell value before you buy them to know if you should invest. When it comes to the BR guys, Let's go take a peek at the BR guys again. You can see I have 26 of each one. I know I've talked about this already, but these guys, hopefully in the next BR season, in 2 weeks, will go up to 5K a piece. 5K times 100, because I have 100 of them, is going to be 500,000 stubs that I'm going to get out of this. And I only paid around $1,600 to $1,800 a piece. So I'm going to profit about, let's see, about 160 to 180,000 that I spent. I'm going to get back 500 because I'm going to quick sell them. Therefore, there's no tax. That's a profit of 340 to 320,000 stubs. And all I had to do was hold on to the card for 3 weeks. I know 3 weeks is a long time, but you got to do it sometimes. This Garrett Anderson, I bought all 5 of these cards. I only bought 4 each because or 5 each because I wanted to check and see if it was going to be worth it. But you can see it's already up to 3,300. I bought these cards for about 2,000 a piece. Definitely something I'm watching. As the course of the BR program being done, I'm definitely going to watch those prices because last BR rewards went all the way up to 10K. And so if they don't put them back in packs, I'm in good shape. If they do put them back in packs, that means I'll have to hold on to them longer until the big collections come out. Now, there's going to be multiple big collections, so keep that in mind. The next thing I know you want to talk about is investing in the live series cards. Now, I don't do a lot of this. And the reason is because it is so random, especially this year with the new quick sell values on the cards. You know, 84s quick sell. 84s quick sell for 1,500, where 85s quick sell for 3,000. Last year, 80 through 84 was 1,000 quick sell, and 85s were 5,000. So there was a huge advantage if you were able to predict who was going to go up. And you can see I only have 4 collections left. But there's one guy I definitely want to take a peek at because I'm telling you right now, people are prisoners of the moment. And I love to take advantage of you when you do that. Pablo Lopez. You can see he's an 82, so he quick sells for 900. Now, if he gets back down to 900, I'll definitely be buying, or 940, 950. But the reason I'm saying don't be prisoners of the moment is 2 days ago he pitched. At the start of that game, he was 27 to 2,800. Now, if I would have been on, I would have sold my cards quickly. My son told me the price. If I would have been on, I would have sold all those cards because even if he goes to 85, that's still a quick sell of only 3,000. And so he had a bad outing. He gave up 4 runs. You know, bad outing. He dropped that much in price. I'm telling you, it works the other way also, where cards will go up. For example, here's a perfect example. Now, I don't watch a lot of baseball. I just play MLB the Show. But you look at Carlos Correa. He was like an 84 when he came out. He dropped all the way down to an 80. So his quick sell right now was 400. He was down to about 500, 600 not even 2 days ago or 3 days ago. And then all of a sudden, he started to hit the ball a little bit better. Now, doesn't have a great average. But since he's hitting the ball better, people think, oh my God, he's going to go right back to 84. Well, look at his buy now right now is 1144. Well, in order to get that back, he's basically going to have to be an 83 because 83 is quick sell for 1,200. That's, to me, you're being prisoner of the moment and looking at this and going, oh my God, look at him. He's doing well again. Another guy we want to look at is Taylor Rogers. Yes, he's been playing great for the Padres this entire year. He's up to an 83. His quick sell is 1,200. So you can see that his sell now is 1,208. So that's, you know, pretty good that people are wanting to buy him for 1,208. So that's about right. That's only an 8 stub loss if you buy him for 1,208. Well, he had a bad outing last night. Look at his price before the bad outing. He was almost 1,550, which tells you people are being prisoner of the moment. They want to always go. The market's always going to go up and down. Watch games. Pick a person. Look at a person that's doing really well in one game and watch their price skyrocket. That's a perfect opportunity to sell, especially if you don't think he's going to go up the next time. All right, to recap what I'm talking about, BR rewards that are going to go out of packs. soon. They usually go up in value. That's definitely something you want to invest in. Live series cards are your choice in what you want to do. Don't be prisoner of the moment. If they do bad, watch the price plummet. You might be able to get a few right at the quick sell value. And then if they still aren't doing very well just before the live series update, then quick sell them. So you get all your stubs back and you don't lose any. If they start doing well, watch their price go up. You can sell them whenever you want. If Pablo Lopez comes out and has a great game the next game and he's back up to 2,500, I will be selling. I will be selling. And the reason I have it on this screen right now is this gold pack is still printing coins for me, guys, every night. I'm doing about 160 to 200 packs the next day and making 50 to 60 packs per day. Let's go ahead and take a peek and see how many cards we got overnight last night. Wow, look at that. We got that. We got all those. Look at that. Look at that. We got some packs to make today. We bought 319 79s last night. Man, the price was dropping too. The price was great last night, which means we can make about 106 packs. Let's see if we got 106 78s. Looks like we have a bunch there. Looks like we have a bunch there. Yes, sir. We're going to be able to make about 108 packs today. Not great, not terrible. And before I forget, there's one other thing that you can invest in this year. The Nike series. Let's take a look and see what the program is right here. The Nike City Royals Connect. This printed coins for me also. You can go online and find out when these Nike Connect jerseys are coming out. Make sure there's a couple things that you want to look at. This national one, expensive. The cards were super expensive. Houston Astros, not so much. They did rise a little bit, but not a lot. And the reason was because everybody was done with the collections. And what I mean by that is there is a collection right here that you can go and you can get 15,000 experience. Now, the next city jersey that's going to come out is the Colorado Rockies. Let's go take a peek and see what the Colorado Rocky prices are. Because I'm always definitely wanting to know. I'm trying to stay about two. Trying to stay about 2 City Connects in front. You can see I have a few of them. Let's look at the price on Randall. Now, I bought him for about $250. Not terrible. Ryan McMahon I was buying for $200. And you can see they went up just a little bit, not a lot. But guys, as soon as this one comes out, as long as it's the new season, which it should be the new program at that time, this one ends in 16 days. I believe that one doesn't come out until June. I want to say the start of June, which means the next program will be out, which means people are going to need experience. They're going to need all of that. They're going to want to get those cards. They're going to want to buy those cards. So quickly, you can buy them up for cheap, hold them for about a month when the City Connect jersey comes out and be able to sell. And the reason I'll tell you that is look at these prices on these guys. $798. I bought Michael Taylor's. I bought almost 100 of them for about 150 stubs. Now they were, obviously, he was down, so he went up in price, or he went up in overall. Another guy was Alberto Mondesi. I bought him for about 300. There's another guy, Carlos Santana. I bought him for about 140 stubs each. And he actually went down in overall and still went up in price. So you can definitely make a ton of stubs doing that. Again, it's about volume on this one, not really about per card. If I bought 100 of these for, let's say I bought them for 400, right? 400. This guy was over 1,000, by the way, about a week ago, or about 3 or 4 days ago, I should say. But let's say I bought 100 of them for 400. That is 40,000 stubs that I invested. Well, you get back 60,000, so you make 14 to 15,000 stubs in the process. But I bought them for cheaper because I knew they were coming. Again, you can go online and find out when any of the City Connect stuff is coming out. You can see I have started my collection. I'm starting to get my collection. And I only stick with traditionally silvers. CJ Cron, you know, as an 81 is only quick sells for 600, so he's not really worth it, in my opinion. Where the silvers definitely will go up. I mean, I expect Ryan McMahon, one of the better third basemen. So you can see they don't have another third baseman here. So you can expect him to go up to about at least 700, 800 for each one. You know, Randall Krachek, I probably pronounces wrong. He's probably going to go 700, 800 also. Blackman might go higher because he's a well-known name and stuff like that. So that's my last advice. So 3 things to invest in: BR rewards, silvers. You can go the bronze, you can go the golds if you want, but silvers I think is a risk-free investment. City Connect jerseys, but make sure that you're planning ahead about a month on those. And then live series. Watch what you're doing for live series. Watch the game. If the guy does really well, watch their prices rise. If they don't do very well, watch their prices lower. That's when to buy and hold. Buy and hold, buy and hold. All the other cards in these, definitely worth doing. Prospects, make sure that you're buying them around quick sell value and holding them till the big collection. It might be a long wait. We don't know what SDS is going to do. It's always a risk. But guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed investment video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.